Hello, this is Brandon with Premier Guitar, getting spacey today. This is definitely a first look. I just got this pedal like a few minutes ago for the first time. We're going to go through this together. We're going to see what this thing can do. We're going to be a team. Let's be interactive. Any questions that you might have afterwards, put them in the comments. We'll try to answer them for you. But this is a great pedal. From what I can tell so far, this is a Supro analog delay. I just heard a few minutes ago that this was designed by or co-designed by the man who helped design the original Deluxe Memory Man. I hope that's a true fact. I don't know for sure. But I do know it utilizes the newly fashioned MN 3005 chips, which they go hand in hand with the Memory Man and other analog delays that have that flavor. It is pretty compact, very pedal board friendly, top loading jacks. That's what we all want. And it has a third jack here in the middle for expression pedal, which I will show a little later on. I opened with a pretty standard sound. The level was set kind of more delay heavy than clean heavy. Short time and a little more repeats than a slapback or something. Anyways, we got level here, time here, repeats here on the bottom right, and then the bottom left is a filter, which is really cool because you can fine tune the repeats to be brighter or darker. It's a band pass and a low pass in one knob is what that is. The middle switch here just tells the expression pedal what to do. So we have time, repeats, and amount. Or I think they named it level, just like the knob says, but the amount of delay that's in the signal. So you can just have your heel down, be playing clean, ramp it up, and all of a sudden there's your delay. Or you can have it set for time and have really short on the heel down and then toe up, or toe down, toe up, whatever. When you crank it, it'll go just like you're turning the knob. And then same on repeats. You get the point. No repeats, all the repeats. Really useful, so you don't have to get down and do what I'm doing right now because we're getting old and our legs are hurting. And a stage is not the best thing for your knees. So yeah, let's just see what this thing's got. That's the basic controls, the basic parameters of what this does. Now let's just get weird and experiment because I haven't really got to use this yet. So I'm going to just turn knobs. I'm not going to play songs. I'm going to play little tablets, little licks here, and then we're going to turn knobs and see what this thing does. So that said, let's put everything at noon as a good starting point. And here's sort of a general sound and see what that kind of does. All right. There we go. Pretty general, little short, repeats, and I think we got, you know, it's not dark or bright, it's right in the middle there. Let's crank the repeats and see, we'll leave everything else the same and see how much we can get out of it. This repeats all the way up. All the way up will definitely sneak up on you. But if in the beginning, if you noticed, I had the repeats cranked at the very end, but unlike a lot of delays where you ramp the time when the repeats are just going and going, it'll build, 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 and scream at you and almost blow up your amp. But this one kind of dissipates after a minute, which is A, good for your amp because you won't blow up your amp. And then B, it's just kind of tasteful so you can blend to the next section without a big loud scream because everyone's heard that analog scream a million times. And not that I don't like it, I love it. Carbon copy does that great. But this doesn't do that, which is kind of, it does remember where you left it. Cool. All right, let's try a slapback thing real quick. See what we got. I'm going to darken the repeats on the slapback. Same thing, a little more this time. Let's try something else. It says it gets up to 600, let me see, 600, yeah, 600 milliseconds at the max. So let's max it out, but we won't crank the repeats this time. We'll leave the repeats at noon. And see what that does. Let's darken that up, it's a little bright. I do have the neck on, so, or the bridge. Now we'll brighten it up since I'm putting it on the neck. I do like those repeats. They are very nice and warm, especially when you have the band pass a little to the left. Let's try a few more experiments. I think it's time to hook up the expression pedal and see how we can manipulate this thing in real time. This expression pedal is a little janky, I will say. It's kind of old. It might not do it perfectly, but we can kind of get the gist of what's going on. All right, so let's set it at We'll set the switch for expression to repeats. So it should be no repeats when it's all the way down. Well, they're there. Again, this expression pedal is not working as much as it should. Oh, there, it's working a little bit. All right, so let's see. And the toe down position will go along with wherever the knob is set. So, you know, it won't go all the way up if you have it maxed out at noon or something. If you max it all the way out, then this should go forever. Yep, great, that works. Okay, so that's repeat. So I'm just gonna mess around with time now, and be careful, always turn that down again. I'm gonna mess around with time and just play around with some stuff, and it's gonna go waver in and out of tune just like I'm turning the time knob, and we will see what that sounds like. You can make it make sense. I was doing it very randomly just so you could see what it does, but if you work that into a song the right way, it could be a really cool trick up your sleeve. Yeah, almost like a weird whammy bar thing, but not. Just all sorts of weirdness is going on. Last thing this thing will do on expression is the level. So theoretically, this should be close to 0, and let's max it out. Yeah, you could hear it coming in and out with the level of delay versus the dry signal. There should be little to no dry signal in the beginning now. Yeah, it definitely gets louder. If you have a better expression pedal, it will be completely out when your heel's down. This thing is just broke. So my apologies on that. But I'm just gonna oscillate a little more and see what happens. One more thing, one more experiment, and that pretty much covers this thing. Yeah, even when you turn knobs and do all sorts of stuff, it stays very subtle. Never really, there's a few moments where it did get kind of thunderous on us, but for the most part, it doesn't ramp up into craziness, so you can really use it very tastefully, much more tastefully than I was able to accomplish today on this limited time. But yeah, if you see one of these out in a shop or something, definitely take a look, plug it in, see if it's your thing. And we appreciate you tuning in to these first look videos. You know, we always have new content coming out, so keep your eyes peeled. There'll probably be 3 more videos for you later today. And subscribe. If you have any questions about this pedal that we weren't able to get to right away today, leave us a comment. We'll be happy to answer it for you. If not someone on the team, then I'll look at it and answer it myself. So thanks again, guys, for checking out, and God bless. Take care.